Sometimes I'll be talking to someone about different ways to lose weight. We're going through the methods and I'll come to fasting as a path that someone could explore. Sometimes it's someone who considers themselves like a true foodie, like a food lover, and they say something like, I just love food too much, I enjoy it too much, I could not embrace something like that. Of course, everybody has their own path. Nobody have to do anything. But for the true food lover, I really want to push back a little bit and help you open your eyes just a little bit to the potential of fasting, even apart from any health benefit, to enhance your experience with food. We're familiar with the phrase, absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? You think of some relationship. If you're always present, in that relationship, you say you get used to this. And so sometimes you have a little space and then you come back to it, you experience it anew. Think of our relationship with food. One of the big things I think that fasting can help with is putting in perspective our relationship with food. Having a period of absence from it is something that can really bring great value. So this was really highlighted again for me. I did a longer fast recently, and I took a couple days without eating, focus on staying hydrated. And the first thing I ate as I was getting ready to transition back out of it, and I was feeling really good, but I was feeling like, it's time to get back to it. I had this beautiful, ripe, perfect orange. And my reflection on eating that, it just tasted so good. So many times, we have these simple things in life where it's like we take these things for granted. When was the last time, I'm thinking about myself, that I truly had gratitude? Like how many times I eat an orange, you don't even think about it. But to really focus on it and say, I haven't eaten in a couple days, and then to focus intensely on it. I don't think I've ever enjoyed an orange so much. And thoughts were going through my mind, like, how can this life be so good? Like that I can have the great fortune of sitting here and eating this beautiful piece of fruit. I just had such immense joy from it. And as a food lover, as someone who's saying, I really want to experience delicious food. Okay, have you ever experienced delicious food after having a space like that? And if you want to say, I really want to enhance the food experience, framing a meal with some fasting, I tell you, it would be an incredible way. If you haven't experienced, I will tell you, it is a human experience, an interesting human experience, to give yourself the opportunity to open up that space to experience it from that sort of perspective. Our culture, I say, is a consumption culture. We are in a flow of consuming so many different things, but certainly food. Eat all the time. I'll just tell you, to open up some space, apart from all the health benefits that can flow out of it, burning through blood sugar, losing weight, of course, I love that, I'm focused on that. Just as an experience of enjoying food on a higher and deeper level, I think there's totally a space to move into that that can bring joy and meaning and value even in its own right. I think a lot of times in a weight loss space, in a dieting space, certainly when people are talking about fasting, people are approaching it from a perspective that is like restricting, that, I'm depriving myself in some fashion. I tell you, when I was biting into that delicious orange and feeling like one of the most privileged people on earth from just this simple, beautiful experience of finding deep gratitude and meaning, I was not feeling anything restrictive from it. The whole fasting process felt like a cleansing and rejuvenation. Getting the autophagy effect, cleansing in the body, that felt like a gift. And then always balancing that out. And then back, food as a gift, the nutrition, the energy, finding gratitude and meaning. I hope you can find a space like that. If you can find a space like that, then you're staying far away from any sort of negative energy like, depriving, restricting. No. Gift. Beautiful gift of life and health. focus on that first, and then any other health benefit comes your way from it. You say, well, that is icing on the cake. Except for me, I'd say skip the cake. Skip the icing. Too much sugar. Not going to help you. Stick with just a fruit. Proverbial icing on the fruit. Fruit is nature's candy. Get your sugar that way. And that'll wrap it all together in a beautiful fashion. Hope you're doing well. We'll see you back here on the channel soon.